Hey General Fam, welcome back to our channel. Hope everybody is having a good week. Let's go see what Mikko's doing. Good morning. Morning. You ready? Yeah? Come on. Got Georgie? Okay. And your juice? There you go. You're welcome.
Take the elevator down. You go back up.
She said, wait. That is really cool. Like you guys, it has like the little buttons on there. He needed something a lot bigger, just with like posture, just to be able to just not sit down all day. And by the way, you guys, we got this desk from Flexi Spot. We'll put the link in the description if anybody wants to check out and see what they have. They got more things, but this right here, absolutely in love with this desk. As soon as I seen it, I knew that it was perfect for him, like literally. And you guys know he's 6'5", so trying to find something that goes up to his height, yeah. Okay, you guys, so I do want to answer just one of the most asked questions that we get about Mikko and therapy, and it's why we choose to have, or why we choose to do at-home therapy versus getting professional help. And honestly, like it's a number of different things. I've been a stay-at-home mom since 2018, so I just personally have more time. I have more patience. I can work with her. I'm with her 24/7, so I know what she needs help with. We saw that when we were taking her to like her evaluations to when we first found out about the autism and the delay that she was having, is that she wasn't able to really be herself in those therapy sessions. And I found that it was just really hard, or that, you know, for me, I didn't believe that they could really help her in a sense, because she wasn't really able to be who she was. They weren't seeing what I was seeing daily. So I just didn't feel like they would be able to help her in a sense. And not to say that that I disagree with professional help at all, but if it's working at home, if what we're doing here at home is you know, helping progress her, then that's what we're going to keep doing. If at any point that we see that she isn't progressing and that she's regressing and that there are things that we just cannot help her with, then of course we would seek professional help. I had to do the same thing with Mackenzie when the twins were younger. I did homeschool them for a year. I found out that Mackenzie was possibly dyslexic, and I just could not help her learn to read. I couldn't help her with blending her letters to form words. It was just nothing that I could do. She finally got into school, and in a matter of 2 weeks with her 504 plan, she was blending words, letters, and she was reading. So of course, you guys, I'm not opposed to that at all. For Mikko right now at 2 years old, we just don't feel like it's what's needed. Besides the fact that also the wait time, 12 to 15 months for a number of different things, at least in our area. It may be different in other areas, but for us, it is a very, very long wait time. And what I'm not going to do is just to allow her to continue to regress and not work with her at all because I'm waiting on professional help. I just don't see, if I have the time to do it, then I will. I haven't really like made any type of decision as far as like ABA services. I know it's like for behavioral issues, at least what I've read on it. I know that a lot of the things that they do are repetitive, and I know that Mikko is a repetitive person. We're not really sure for her at this age, at least. I think that as she gets older, if we see more behavioral problems, things that we can't handle, then that's something that we would look into. Or maybe in a few years we'll have a different perspective and we are able to help her in that sense right there. But right now I know that's a really big question that you guys have for us. Is she getting ABA services? Are we thinking of ABA services? You guys think ABA services is very harmful. Some people think that it was like the best thing that ever happened to them. I do think that that's just solely just based on the person, the family, and what you feel like is best for your family. So for us right now, it's not as high on our priority list. Something more like for Matthew, he's 9 years old. We're thinking more of with the behavioral problems that he's having and the social interactions that he's having at school and around other people, that's something that he could benefit from. And again, like he's older in that case. A lot of the things that I like to do as far as with Mikko at her age would be considered play therapy, is what they call it. And that is also to help with social interactions. Most kids on the spectrum are going to want to play by themselves. They're not going to want to interact with other people. They don't know how to pretend play. And so with play therapy, I think that with Mikko, that she's becoming a lot more verbal, because I'm sitting down there with her, I'm interacting with her, and she mimics a lot of what I do and what I say. And I think that that's helping her with, or helping her be able to communicate with other people as well. A lot of the time, a lot of the things that Mikko does, she will only do with me. She's not really used to doing it with her dad or with her siblings or with another person. But I find that because I spend more time with her in a sense of like kind of, and I've always, since she was born, like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So she's more comfortable and more and more vocal with me. And so trying new things, it's just easier for me to do that. But I did notice a lot that over the last few months, she has been wanting to do a lot of these things with her dad. When we were on filming for the documentary, she was more verbal with them. You guys are going to see that on the show. I was very, very surprised by it, because she usually does not like, she doesn't like people in her safe space here. So that was really good to see that that progress. We like to teach based on like basic life skills. So self-help skills, things that she's going to have to do eventually and always. So cleaning up after herself, getting herself dressed, brushing her teeth, grocery shopping, just being able to identify things that she likes, things that she needs, without us having to do that. And I know that she's young, and I don't even know if there's like just this theory that I have that because she's delayed, and I feel like if I taught her things earlier, that it could help her catch up in a sense. If that makes any sense, but it seems to be working, at least for us. But yeah, so it's not that we're not opposed to professional help at all whatsoever. We have gone through professional help. We have spoken with doctors and therapists, and at this time, we would just rather choose at-home therapy because we have the time. Let's not even forget the point or the part where insurance, like we don't have insurance, and therapy is very expensive. I mean, just to get the evaluation done for like her occupational therapy, that was $200. And so then what they recommended for us was that she needed occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, which would also include feeding therapy, and then the ABA services. And they wanted like 25 to 30 hours a week, and that's like 2 or 3 times for each of those that she'd go a week. That is a lot of money. So we're still looking into the best type of insurance plan for us that we could afford. If you guys have any ideas or anything, and we're in Texas, so I know it's different in every state, but yeah, definitely comment that below. But we're definitely not opposed to it, you guys. We're not trying to get around this, or we're trying to help her the best way that we can. This is just what we feel like is best for her. And I think like another point also that I want to say is that we're totally aware that she needs to be around, or that she should be around other children her age. So we do try and put her in environments where there are going to be people around her age, like going to the park. We also do like Y care, and she's with people in her own, kids at her own age. And that does seem to help as well with the social interaction. We're really trying a lot of different things, you guys. As she grows, as she gets older, of course, she's going to be available to do different things as far as school. We have no idea about that yet. But right now, the goal is to just teach her basic life skills. And as long as she's progressing, and as long as she's showing us that she's getting better, that she's doing better, then we're going to continue to do what we're doing. If you feel like professional help is best for you and your family, absolutely do that. If you have the insurance, if you don't have to pay out of pocket, absolutely do that. We know that a lot of people are working full-time jobs and you don't have the time. And so if that is what you feel like is best for you, please utilize all that you can to help your child. So we hope you guys like this video. I hope this answers the question, all of your questions as far as why we choose at-home therapy. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you guys will be notified of our next video. We're trying to pump these videos out as quickly as we can to kind of keep you guys updated and follow along on our journey. And we just appreciate your support, all the encouragement that you guys send our way. So until next time, you guys.